So, I'm not sure who's meant to hear this, but did you know the moon landing was thought to be directed by Stanley Kubrick? It was filmed in a studio. Yeah. Like, seriously, what's going on? Does the Illuminati have anything to do with this? Like, this could be a whole
Presentation. The Mandela Effect. What really happened? Could this book tell you how it really works?
I really don't know. Like, there could be
Secret societies. The Illuminati was just mentioned.
But were they? I mean, that's a cool pyramid. Hey, there's talk of Egyptian history. Like, you know what's coming.
The mummy returns.
Is this coincidence? Did that really happen?
And it's a grand... blah, 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 blah. It's a grand discovery. Yes, right on target, right on cue.
I'll appear later.
Hey, so, can you remember what I was just doing? Maybe I did. Maybe I didn't. So, the Mandela Effect is a phenomena of something happening even though it didn't occur. Maybe it did though. But many cases it didn't happen. But a lot of people have strong memory of it happening. Now, many people have strong memory of it happening. But it didn't. But it did. So, one of the main ones is Shazam. I said Shazam. The real Shazam. Perfection. So, in the mid-90s, Sinbad was a genie called Shazam in a movie of the same name. It was Shaquille O'Neal in Kazam. The real point of the Shazam movie is a 1-minute clip released on April Fool's by College Humor. Now, this information will tell you of every other thing. Now, of course, the Mandela Effect is named after Nelson Mandela, who at the time was thought to have passed away. But he didn't. He did pass away. And when that day happened, people thought, wait a minute, he died years ago. They're like, no, he just passed away today. They're like, no, he died in the 80s. And they're like, no, he was in prison. And they're like, yeah, he died in prison. No, but, and that's how it came to be, you know? You got the Monopoly guy. Did he have a monocle? Maybe he did, maybe he didn't. He does in parodies. You know, there's some merchandise of him with one on. But, yeah, you always see him with or without. And vice versa. With or without. And vice versa. So, like for the Mandela Effect to work, you gotta do some thinking and some reading. Like, did things happen? When, where? And people will tell you, and then you ask for proof, but you don't get it. Which usually means they're just full of it.
About time I was in a segment.
Because usually people are. They're full of it. And you can go further down the rabbit hole. You can dig and dig and dig. And dig. But, yeah, it's very interesting. And there's so many cases of the Mandela Effect. Like, yeah, so many cases, like in wrestling, were there two Ultimate Warriors? Yes. There was a stand-in at Fall Brawl. It was this guy. And before he did that, he was the Renegade. Basically a copy. And the real Ultimate Warrior, he sued. Like, some people thought Jim Hellwig had passed away, and it was one of the Von Erichs. Well, no. Jim was always the warrior, and they just had the Renegade do that stand-in for that one time. Jim Hellwig did pass away, so there's just so many there. And if you think something had happened, but it didn't, comment below. See you later.